Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the show, and today we have a brand new single by Parkway Drive, and this is The Greatest Fear, their follow-up on their upcoming seventh studio record, Darker Still, the follow-up to Glitch, which you guys can check out here if you want to check out my last reaction to that one. And as I said there, I thought Glitch was pretty awesome. Not my favorite Parkway Drive song. I felt like it was very similar to The Void in kind of tempo and style, and I like The Void a little bit more, but I did think it was pretty cool song. But I have heard that this one is even better, so I'm pretty stoked. And to anyone who doesn't know what Parkway Drive is, they are a metalcore, or at least a heavy metal band that started in Byron Bay, Australia back in 2003, and they had this metalcore style, and then in their fifth studio record, Ire, they transitioned more to a heavy metal style, which they've been kind of riding off since then. Kind of heavy metal meets new metal in my eyes. But yeah, so very cool band, one of my absolute favorites. And also, before we get into this one, if you guys have any song requests for me, please leave them in the Discord. First link down below. And that's it. So let's get into Parkway Drive, The Greatest Fear. And always their videos are pretty kick-ass. Like, check out Crushed and Bottom Feeder and Vice Grip. Organ. Yeah, this is the Parkway Drive I like, creative. Wow, the budget on this. I love their leads, man. Okay, one thing I do want to say, one of my favorite things about Parkway Drive is their attention to detail in their songwriting. Like, you know, if you want some immaculate songwriting, check out Chronos, check out A Deathless Song, Blue in the Gray. Like, just, these guys always write these just epic masterpieces. And this kind of sounds like it's going to be like that, but let's go back 15 seconds. Just like the bells and the organ, it's just like... shit.
Just beyond the pale of truth is there to see for one and all. The
is amazing.
Chills, man. Change up the guitar riff here. The constant, the requiem for every soul below us. Inside us, we sing the hymns of nevermore. Yeah, nevermore. The harbinger of all dark matters. Holy fuck, man. That was... Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. That was, You know what? I honestly think I've been lying to myself for a little bit. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, I've been very vocal, like, you know, Parkway Drive is like my favorite band, right? I've seen them live 4 times. You know, I love Winston as a human being and as a lyricist, a vocalist. You know, Jeff is probably my favorite guitarist. Ben is one of my favorite drummers. I just love how cinematic he is and how Parkway Drive, they always write these songs that ebb and flow. And it's like, you know, when something has a big impact on you when you're a kid and that thing might change and that thing might lose its magic, but you hold on to the memory of how it made you feel when you first checked it out. In some sense, I felt that was like what Parkway Drive me. I had been holding on to this idea that they were like one of the best bands in the world. And even, you know, like, okay, I'll just say it, like, compared to Glitch, this is legitimately like a million times better in my eyes. You know, Glitch, I think I played it up. I think I played up that I liked it more than I did because it was Parkway Drive. And I think I was almost lying to myself saying, oh yeah, I don't need the Blue and the Grays anymore. I don't need the Chronoses. I don't need the Deathless songs. I don't need the Home is for the Heartlesses. I'm okay with this. And that's just a fucking lie. You know, this is my favorite kind of music in the universe. Epic, sweeping, 5.5, 6 minute songs, 2, 3 guitar solos, pre-choruses, post-choruses, chanting, organs, intros, outros, epic choruses, choir vocal, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, like this is why I love Parkway Drive so much. Shit like this, you know, and this is what made them my favorite band of all time, because they make me feel like a kid still. You know what I mean? That, like, that part of me that loved watching Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Like, it's like I'm always searching for something that makes me feel like a kid again. Makes me feel like, wow, there's magic in that band. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, you know, I haven't been blown away by some, like, you know, yeah, Glitch didn't do that for me. I thought Glitch was a banger, it was cool, but this blew me away. The drumming, Jeff's lead work, the riffs, Winston's just epic chorus, that character he can build with his voice, the perfect amount of aggression, heaviness, and melody in Winston's vocals, that how the verses were heavy, they're gritty, they're powerful. Like I really crave this epic side of Parkway Drive. And I think I forgot how much I craved it, because I'd been telling myself, like, oh, it's okay, you know, maybe they just don't do that anymore. You know what I mean? And it's like I should have known that was a lie, because Kronos was on the last record, and even Reverence had some very cool songs, but Kronos, like, might be one of my all-time favorite Parkway Drive songs, but this comes close, man. This, I think this and Kronos are going to end up being like my two favorite Parkway Drive songs. Like, you know, obviously Carrion's going to be in there, Blue and the Gray. Like, you know, sometimes you listen to something so often that you take it for granted. I think I've started to take some of Parkway Drive songs for granted, but this, God, man, this inspires me. Master of the Darkness, Siren of the Storm. And I love Winston's poetry like this, man. Yeah, again, Glitch was very literal. And it was, you know, I still think Glitch is a good song, but Glitch isn't a great Parkway Drive song. And I don't mean that from a genre. I don't mean that, oh, they need to be metalcore. No. I mean, like, Parkway is capable of shit like this. Parkway is capable of masterpieces, epic masterpieces. And Glitch is a single. You know what I mean? It's a, you know, a kind of in and out song. It's pretty kick-ass, but, you know, it doesn't linger in my head. I haven't found myself listening to it as much as a lot of other Parkway songs when they came out, and that's why I was like, maybe I don't like Parkway as much as I used to. But yeah, this restores my faith. But yeah, Master of the Darkness, Sign of the Storm, Whisper in the Silence, the King of Nevermore, Keeper of the Secrets, Reaper in the Fall, Reigning here eternal, the King of Nevermore. The bells will ring, virtue extolled, behold destiny, thy guidance. Master of Dominion, he's the shadow on the wall, his arms are always open, he's the name we leave unspoken. He's the King of Nevermore, the harbinger of all, dark matters, dark matters. Is this death? The Reaper? Breaker of the cycle, seeker of the soul, shepherd in the ether, through the gates of Nevermore. Look just beyond the pale, the truth is there to see for one and all. The answers that you seek lie just beyond his open door. This is either about death or fear. The bells will ring, virtue extolled, behold destiny thy guidance. I think the harbinger of all, I think this is death. In death we all sing the hymns of Nevermore. In death we all sing. In death we become part of his kingdom. The promise, the constant, the requiem for every soul, Polaris inside us, we sing the hymns of Nevermore. The harbinger of all, dark matters, dark matters. Like this is just brilliant. The lyricism, just this, I want to smoke a joint, close my eyes, and listen to this record and just let it go. You know what I mean? Like this is one of those records that you want to listen to, like an old record. You know what I mean? Like when my dad listened to Metallica or something, the Black Album back in the day, and you sit down, you close your eyes, smoke a doobie, and you just listen. And you just get pulled into the world and the magic. You know, I always say, you know, musicians are wizards. You know, if you don't think magic exists, magic's in music, because this shit's magic. But anyway, what were your thoughts on this one? Let me know, man, because this absolutely blew me away. Is this finally, you know, your song that you can go, okay, new Parkway is pretty kick-ass, or do you still like more the Carrion, the Horizons, that kind of thing more? Let me know down below. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my tier 3 patrons. So we got David, Laura, Brianna, Adam, Daphne, Francis, Gage, Kelly, Ken, Melissa, Russ, and Sharon. So shout out to all of you, and I'll see everybody again tomorrow. I love you.